What's up, everybody? Today, we're going to be talking about Disney movie news release dates. We're going to be talking about Frozen 2, and we're going to be talking about Antman. This is Disney News Weekly. Let's do it.
Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies.
That is true. We do talk movies, but we also talk TV. We also talk parks. We talk about everything Disney and what is up. Thank you for hanging out with us on this lovely, incredibly warm Wednesday summer evening. What's up, guys?
It's like 81 degrees outside.
It is incredibly warm.
And it's 9 o'clock at night.
That's why it's
Why?
warm. Nobody knows. What's up, guys? How's it going? How you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's that popcorn coming?
Popcorn Talk
She's
over here.
almost
The popcorn-
done with it.
Follow them on Twitter.
It's Popcorn Talk ASMR Challenge. Sarah's running that show for us, guys. We've got a lot of deep news, a lot of surface Disney starting its next run of promotion news. It feels like
They've been quiet for a few weeks. Like they've been very chill.
Comic-Con. They're saving it all for Comic-Con.
That's
Marvel.
true.
Marvel.
But
It's Marvel, baby.
But this is the thing.
D23 is doing events at Comic Con for like the first time ever.
D23 is. What are they doing?
I'll look it up
Yeah,
and tell
I
you.
thought they weren't doing a ton.
Why
I
isn't
thought
that in our
Marvel
news
wasn't doing
roundup?
anything.
My bad. I did the roundup at 5 a.m. this morning.
Good
Oh
call.
my God,
Good job.
You're a pro.
Everybody,
couldn't sleep.
round of applause for Sarah, who puts the roundups together
You guys,
while I am out of the house all day long.
She's the pro. She's the pro.
I couldn't
She
sleep.
kills it. She couldn't sleep. Disney keeps her up. This is her whole life. This is her whole passion. But I want to give a quick shout out to the chat room because you guys are joining us, and I always appreciate it when you guys are coming in on our live shows. So, Disney Film Facts first and foremost. What's up, my boy? Thank you so much for hanging out with us always. What's up? Shout out to Haley Lou who vlogs. That's vlogs, but I wanted to continue the rhyme. Elizabeth Cook in there. We've got Super Iron Halo who likes to question everything I say, but I always appreciate you keeping me on my toes, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. Weirdo._person. Didn't mean to butcher your name there. Natasha Reddy, always at the ready. We've got Kelly Z from A to Z in the chat room hanging out. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being the returners. That's who you guys are. You guys come back. The OGs, the loyalists. We appreciate all of your support. Monet Pink in the chat as always. Sebastian Guzman, Catherine Leong. You guys. You the best. Lauren West is the best. All right, guys, here we go. Let's jump into the news because we have quite a few things to cover that Sarah's going to have to kind of get nitty-gritty on because you know me. I like to dive into the creative, but Sarah likes to dive into the facts. And the first thing is Disney has released a bunch of movie release dates, namely The Jungle Cruise, Maleficent, and Mary Poppins. So first up, Jungle Cruise. Finally got a release date on that movie. Everybody's been wondering. Now that Skyscraper is officially out in theaters, The Rock was allowed to release the next date.
What did you feel about Skyscraper?
Okay, so I know it was in my story that I went to go see it. Joven, who I went with, he's my best friend. We went, and he was wrong on the time. We were 30 minutes late. So we did not escape the burning building. We didn't see.
I was your best friend.
I know.
Well, you
I'm
don't
like
count. You
offended
don't
for
count.
Sarah. She does count. She
doesn't-
counts like
no.
twice.
No, because Sarah's
over.
much more than a friend. She's a part of me. It's like saying I'm my best friend. Sarah's,
Okay, you're letting him off easy up there.
yeah, he's my best boyfriend with Chase.
He's your boyfriend?
Chase. Yeah, he's my boyfriend. Don't get up. Let me have a boyfriend.
Look,
Why
that's why
non-binary
he's been
gender
working out so
society?
much.
Yeah, I gotta look good for my dudes. Chase, Joven, Diego, and Richie. And Bob. Those are my guys. Those are my 5 bros.
Bob.
My bro friends. Jungle Cruise.
Anyway,
Anyways,
he
we
didn't
gotta really
see
say.
Skyscraper.
I didn't see Skyscraper. Skyscraper. I didn't see it, but I will eventually see it because I like to support The Rock. I think he's a great dude. But we got a date for Jungle Cruise 10/11/19.
That's October 11th, 2019.
October 11th.
So
2019.
what's interesting about that date to me is that it's not going to be in the summer blockbusters. It's also not going to be in the holiday films. So how good is it really?
It's a holiday film. Sort of. No, you're right.
No, absolutely.
No, you're right.
October is not a holiday film. That's like
Halloween
the middle.
is a holiday.
No, it's not. That's the middle range between.
If it's a Halloween movie,
Well, ooh.
does
no,
this
here's
mean?
the thing.
Wait,
here's the
is
thing.
it going to be like spooky?
Spoopy? Dude, what if?
What if it's secretly spoopy?
What if it's like Harry Potter spoopy?
Oh my God!
Like
if
the
it's,
perfect
if
kind
it's
of spoopy.
I will be so happy.
It can't be. It's a jungle
spoopy.
movie. It'll be like the spoopiest it can get is
Indiana
like
Jones.
Indiana
Jumanji
Jones.
spoopy, yeah.
Literally on the same page. We're on the same page. Jumanji.
I just said
spoopy?
Yeah, Jumanji
That was
spoopy.
Jumanji was fun.
No, kids were traumatized by Jumanji.
Because of
original
the
Jumanji.
melting dude when he drinks from
And
the
also
cup.
when
The
it's just
new
like you
Jumanji.
hear them coming, all the animals.
Oh, you're talking about Indiana Jones still.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm sorry.
You have to remember The Rock is in the new Jumanji, so they have to differentiate the two. So it's very
I'm just
likely.
saying Jumanji spoopy.
The original Jumanji. The new
Yes.
Jumanji is not spoopy.
spoopy.
It's fun.
Yes.
Funsies.
But yeah, the original Jumanji's definitely spoopy. Those spiders, that lion, the stampede.
If the dice read 5 or 8 in the jungle, you must wait. Everybody knows. It's spoopy. It's very spoopy. What year is it? Spoopy. But the jungle spoops comes out in a year. I'm excited. I want to see what the aesthetic is of that movie.
Now, if it's not spoopy, I'm gonna be super disappointed in the Jungle Cruise.
Well, it's got to be. It can't be Jumanji light. It's got to be darker.
I know, but I
It's
do
gotta
want some jump scares because like I want it to be spoopy like Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Spoopy.
Okay,
Like that, yeah.
that's a perfect amount of spoop.
Spoopy and fun.
That's spoop balanced.
but a better film.
But you're right. I think it's interesting that
Child
it's in October.
spoopy.
It's
Yeah.
after summer films, before holiday films.
It's weird.
It's the film you go see when you're not seeing films. You know what it is? It's the back to school date film. That's what it's going to be. That's why it's going to be spoopy, because if you notice, all the spoopy films come around that time of year because the kids go back to high school, they ask girls out, and then they want to hold their hands and then be like, "Oh, I'm so scared."
Leo, can you say spoopy one more time?
No, I cannot. I can't do it.
Maleficent 2.
Oh, that's a really spoopy villain.
It's going to be released on May 29th, 2020.
2020. That's far away.
That's very far.
Summer release.
So far
They
away.
got a lot of special effects to do for that film.
Yeah, they got a lot of filming to do for
And
that.
then they just moved Mary Poppins Returns up a tiny bit. It was
I
going to come
love
out Christmas, and now
That's their holiday film
this year.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December 19th, 2018.
They're feeling real confident about that film. They're like, you know what? We feel so good about this. We're done. We're gonna wipe our hands clean and
Yeah.
we're gonna just release it
I heard it's really
Mary.
good.
and rack in the money with Lin-Manuel and Emily Blunt.
That is an all-star lineup, isn't it?
I heard it's like very delightful.
Yeah.
You can't make another Mary Poppins.
Why are you making that face, Sarah?
Oh, did you really hear it was delightful?
Yeah, I heard it was really good.
She genuinely heard from a very close source that it was delightful.
Supercalifragilistic.
No, she's not.
Dang it! I
guys,
was about to say that.
I know, I got you.
Stole it.
I 100% am serious. Sarah, this is not a joke. Sarah really heard it was delightful. She heard it was very delightful. Yeah. Mary. What was the other one we just said? Mary
That's-
Poppins.
that's
Oh, Maleficent. Are you
That's it.
excited at all for Maleficent?
No.
Okay.
I could care less.
Will you care as it approaches?
But that man, I care so much about.
I care about everything The Rock does. He's
I'll
my
care about it
motivation.
the same amount I cared about the BFG.
Oh no.
Which you thought it was a BFG.
I didn't see the BFG.
No, she thought it was a BFJ. Big
BFD, that's what I was
effing
thinking.
joke.
Oh,
my God.
Snap. That's
Look at The
unfortunate.
Rock. He's so pretty.
He's a good-looking guy. Anyways,
He's so kind.
just follow his Instagram if you want motivation. Next up, Disney has unfortunately those were things that were coming out, but there are things that are getting put back in the box. Disney has closed
Back in the box.
Toon Studios
Back in
division.
the box.
Sarah, deep dive it.
Guys, Toon Studios is a division of Disney Animation that has made, you know, all of the straight-to-DVD movies, a la Little Mermaid 2, Lion King 2.
My favorites.
Also,
love Lion King 2.
Planes.
Oh,
all the Planes
classics.
movies.
The real Renaissance.
Most importantly, a Goofy movie. Their best movie that they ever made.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Dumb
one.
best.
That one's good.
And they closed it.
R.I.P.
You know, and it's a little sad because at D23 they like showed this kind of incredible footage of what seemed to be a future Planes movie, and it's not
A
happening
future
anymore.
Planes movie.
Yeah, they showed this footage of like it looked like
They
just,
were planning on making more.
yeah. They
No
also
wonder
made
they're
all the
closing.
Tinkerbell movies. They made like 6 Tinkerbell movies.
That counts as a success. Parents were buying scooping up them DVDs for their kids. Monetary, financial success. The Tinkerbell
Love that
franchise.
merch. Love that merch.
Love it, love it. Jack Sparrow Ferry for life.
I just don't understand. This seems like a part of the company that's like kind of necessary. Like, is there just not going to be sequels anymore ever?
They're making
Well-
so much money in theaters. They don't need
They don't
to.
need the sequels. Plus, like,
But it's like you think that they would keep it open to make kind of like stuff like that for the streaming service.
just like filler.
That's-
Well,
yeah.
but
here's the
they're
thing.
just gonna make it in general.
Let's look at their success rate, though, right?
The Tinkerbell movies were really successful.
Okay, and then
Those were recent.
I know, but like, what else?
The Goofy movie is a
Planes?
legend.
That was a success. I thought it was not a success. I thought Planes made is very, very little money.
I mean, they all make less money than like
Yeah, but the
theatrical.
Tinkerbell movies are, first of all, That did well financially. It spawned sequels of its own and new merchandise and a
new
new section of the
characters.
park.
Yeah.
New characters. Yeah, the IP was able to grow. Planes, I mean, you're still playing within the Cars franchise and less interestingly so. So that was a big flop. Goofy Movie was dope, but that was like the 90s.
I have a feeling this is what they're doing. They're closing this, but they're gonna open up a new branch as soon as the streaming service
right.
gets announced, and they're gonna be like, now we have our own streaming service branch, and this is gonna create original content for our streaming service. That's what they're gonna do.
Megan Coffin in the chat is saying Disney Toon movies were great for the Disney Channel. Yeah, but you could get better movies for less money on the Disney Channel is the point, and I think that's why they're doing this. But either way, I'm not gonna miss it because their movies were not. I was not their target not that I'm ever their target demographic, but I'm families. I count as families.
Dude, the Tinkerbell movies are sad.
They're
Are
super
they?
sad. The first one wasn't bad. I remember seeing that one. It's like not bad for like a kid.
The kids I
movie.
babysat liked the Barbie movies, so that's kind of what I stuck to,
The Barbie movies.
which are not.
You're not
sad.
allowed to talk about that. Here.
I'm sorry.
That's Mattel.
They get real, the Barbie movies.
When I was in Singapore, there was like only like one channel in English, and it was Disney Channel, and they only played the Tinkerbell movies, and I watched them all.
Only those movies, or was it like a marathon?
It was like a thing
Okay.
at the time.
Okay.
But I got to watch them all.
Well, rest in peace. Thank you guys for your contribution to the Disney Empire.
Don't worry, they're gonna hire you back once.
Yeah,
the
don't.
streaming
You're
service gets up.
literally they're just going to change the name of your department. You're fine.
A bunch of people are fired, man.
I know. I did.
Fired.
No, like they are.
Okay, I'm trying to lighten the mood here. Another leak, but I don't believe anything's a leak. Oh yeah, come on, Tom Holland leaked it. It's not a leak at all. They monitored that guy's social media.
This
like
article
the
is
FBI.
literally like Disney made him leak it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Disney has leaked, quote unquote, leaked the title of the new Spider-Man movie of Homecoming 2, which obviously would just be Spider-Man. It can't be Homecoming 2, but it's a sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming. There we go.
Spider-Man at home.
Spider-Man coming home. It's called Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh, he's not at home. He left home.
He's further away from home than you
Well,
would
that's
have
because
thought.
he's stuck in space.
July 5th, 2019.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's coming out soon.
When?
July 5th,
That already passed.
Mr. Stark.
So it's a year.
2019.
It's a year.
Mr. Stark, I
Yeah,
feel
I'm
weird.
obviously kidding. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh my God, cry. I'm gonna cry.
Where did I read that it's like, I read somewhere that the plot involves him like going on a class trip to a different country. And it's like,
And he's like, what am I going to do? There's no skyscrapers.
but it's also just like, lol, like,
Thank God he ended up in New York, because if he was in LA, there's like 3 square blocks that he could fight crime in.
But this is the
There's
other
no
thing. Like,
skyscrapers.
what are gonna be the like? We know where he's going. We know, like, I don't understand how they're gonna make this an interesting movie because we literally have seen Infinity War already.
that's what I mean. It's like nothing in Infinity War matters. We knew that already, but it's like how you out here like releasing things being like the deaths are final in Infinity War.
No.
Also, in Spider-Man Far From Home, Peter Parker goes to Europe. It's like, well, then he's not dead.
Euro trip.
Oh yeah, because it takes place after Infinity War.
Oh, it
2.
does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Infinity War 2 comes out what,
Before.
May next year?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of well. Here's the thing: all these movies are meant for like 10-year-old kids who don't read every article on the internet.
That's a lie. They make these movies for us too.
No, they barely do. Why do you think we're the ones who sit here and complain about every little detail? The kids are
No,
like,
the kids are the ones not reading the articles.
exactly.
That's what you mean. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah. But so yeah, they think everybody's dead. It must
Give
have been
the
emotional
kids
for
more
them.
credits, guy.
We're over here like, hurry up,
Give them more credit.
hurry up and come back so we can see your sequel. This is you were correct, Sarah, and he will meet Gyllenhaal's
Jake
character.
Gyllenhaal's in it.
He
You knew
will
that?
be in the sequel, yeah. And what is it? Is it rumor or is it confirmed that he's playing Rey Mysterio? That he's playing Mysterio?
I think it's confirmed.
It's confirmed. Mysterio is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, weirdly enough, because my first Spider-Man comic was a Mysterio comic. And it was a Ben Reilly Spider-Man. It was one where Mysterio made him think that he was shrunk to the size of a toy, like in the movie Toy Story. And he's in his giant Andy's bedroom scenario, and he's fighting all these toys. And Mysterio actually just constructed a giant bedroom so that he would think that he was tiny. Mysterio is like a magician. He's like a
Illusionist.
like a David Copperfield
Yeah.
who like decides to turn to the life of crime.
God.
We'll see what they do for the movie, but
Now
that's
you
like his
see me
origins.
3 called Spider-Man
Now you see
Far
me
From Home.
3. Yeah, it's called The Prestige 2 Homecoming. Yeah, we'll see what and he wears like a fishbowl on his head. So what's the movie version of this going to look like? Very intriguing, very fun.
I really hope.
Semi-confirmed, never mind. It's confirmed, not confirmed. Great. I'm glad we all agree in the chat. But that's all we got for that. No, I mean, there's some new casting news. Is it on that site? Because I saw that Super Iron Halo in the chat is repping Disney Film Facts, who put out some more news, some additional news about casting. Sorry, I'm a second behind on all that stuff right now, but
Thank you,
if you fold that up, I'm happy to read it.
Disney Film Fact.
Thank you so much for keeping it real.
Leo, you
next
ready
up,
to hang out with the Pooh crew?
Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear.
So right now,
Da-da-da-da.
whenever you watch anything on Hulu, commercials, short little commercials come up for the new Christopher Robin movie, and the first line it says, "Get ready to hang out with the Pooh crew," and I just look at them, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to hang out with the Pooh crew. That sounds nasty, dude.
Dude, you gotta get the commercial-free Hulu, man.
Dude, nah, dude, I like the support. Pooh Crew 2 coming out.
Pooh Crew, Winnie the Pooh Crew.
God, gross. Anyways, yeah, so we got a new featurette for Pooh Crew, so let's check it out.
Let's watch the Pooh crew.
Nicole and Pooh Crew.
I hope they
I
say
have to
it.
stay for work.
Father, I never see you.
It's because I chill with the Pooh Crew.
What to do indeed.
What to
Pooh,
Pooh?
Christopher Robin.
Pooh Crew?
You're here in London?
Where else would he be?
Seen you
The
in
Pooh Crew on Hulu.
Lost all of my friends. We need to find them.
We need to find the Pooh Crew.
Dude, what if you just saw a man walking around with a bear like that? Oh,
Oh, bother.
concussion.
People can't see you moving and talking.
He looks like a crazy person.
Less exuberant to you. Exuberant. Play.
Exuberant?
I love play.
Did he just do what I've been doing this whole time?
Well done.
Wait, so they can see him move?
Yes.
They can, but he pretends that he can't.
So is it real?
Oh, I'm playing say what you see. But could you say what you see a little more quietly? House.
Oh no, this movie.
Christopher Robin. He's giant.
Owl's an actual owl, but everyone else is a toy?
That's how it is in the thing, too.
Kanga. Oh, this music's upbeat, totally changing the tone of this film.
Well, it looks like it's still going to be sad, but
Just an
upbeat.
average Wednesday morning.
Wednesday.
With the Pooh Crew.
So this is so it's like a comedy then.
I mean, that was really funny, him on the train.
Yeah. This is like very lighthearted.
I think it's gonna pull at the heart.
This movie's marketing just took a wild left-hand turn. Nobody
did.
saw this coming. It was like super like, this summer, prepare to return to your childhood memories. It's like he's like depressed, and he's like, the only thing that can get me out of this depression is my old friend Pooh Bear. And it's like, I'm Christopher Robin, I've come to help you with your problems. And this one's more like, get ready for a romp and poop in your pants with the Pooh Crew. It's like, whoa.
Feeling exuberant.
When did this happen? I'm feeling exuberant, Christopher Robin.
That was so funny on the train.
House.
I'm like dying about it. It was so funny.
Slugbug. Got her.
Just say tree. Just say tree like
Where did this trailer come
That
from?
was so funny.
This trailer just came out of nowhere.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
I'm dead.
Great.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh yeah, you guys remember the?
We're gonna have a
Pooh Bear?
romp on the 100-acre wood with the Pooh Crew.
Oh
That's
my
what
God,
we're
I
gonna
don't know if I
do.
could poo it. I mean, do it. Oh my jeez. Can someone please find that tweet where we tweeted where we put the 3D dancing Pooh Bear to the Winnie the Pooh theme song? Please, someone in the chat's talking about it right now. I would love
I
it.
don't know what it is, so please send it to us in the chat so I can see it.
You've never seen that one?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude.
Please
Sarah and I were
find
super
it.
bored at home, and we memed up the Pooh Crew. Somebody go find that. You guys know what we're talking about. Thank you guys. Now
Please find it for me. For God's sake, find it.
a telephone pole.
Tree.
God, that was so funny.
I just hope. I can't wait till you guys on a train next time, and Leo just pulls it out of his
Dude,
butt.
I'm gonna do it in the car.
randomly.
I'm gonna do it in the car next time we're driving to Disneyland. I'm just gonna be like, traffic jam.
I'm tickled.
Oh my god.
Man. I just really love seeing you and McGregor like
Me
so
too.
sweet and like
Having
lovable.
like lighthearted, yeah, totally.
I can't remember the
God.
last
I
time
love
we-
you, Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear.
Hey, Pooh. Everything's gonna
Your
be.
Jim Cummings is exceptional.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Next up, more details slipping through the cracks. Plot details rumored for a Frozen dose. What are they, Sarah?
Is it bad that I feel the same as I feel about Maleficent as I feel about Frozen Dose?
No, I think Frozen Dose will be better than Frozen Uno.
I think you're
Really?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, people really like Frozen.
We got
gotta
a lot
do this.
to do.
We just spent so
Maybe-
much money on revamping our parks with so much Frozen stuff.
Maybe they'll actually have environments in this movie.
Maybe there will actually be backgrounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Instead of them just walking across
That's the one thing that
snow.
bothered me. I was like, yeah, they made this movie with like $5 because there's not a single background object. It's just the characters in white everywhere, except for the castle.
Leo,
they did
let
make
it go.
one.
Okay, let it go.
Anyway,
Don't bother.
Disney Film Facts says that Queen
Snow.
Aduna, I do know, I do know her.
I do know. I don't know.
will be a big part of the film. But here's the thing. She dead. Or
She's
is
been
she?
dead for 50 years.
Wait, Queen
What if-
Iduna is their mom, right?
Yeah.
She's back in it? Does she have fire powers?
Is she a mermaid? Did Ariel rescue her and turn
Is
her
she
into a mermaid?
Tarzan's mom?
Is she a fire Tarzan mermaid? That'd be cool. Okay. So that's not plot. That's just like, I guess that is a plot detail. That's a leak. But what does that mean?
It could be flashbacks.
Oh, that's true. Do you think it's going to be about... No, because their growing up story is kind of told in the last movie.
It's about
Yeah.
PTSD. Like Elsa being like, my parents locked me in my room my whole childhood.
Really?
Oh, it's her own choice, honestly.
Not really.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't,
'cause this is
Leo.
Do you
Yeah, and her parents
No,
are like, stay in your
because
room,
my
Elsa.
parents
No.
brainwashed me to tell you no because I'm
Conceal,
scared I'm
don't
gonna
feel.
hurt you.
She could have done it. She could have done
Conceal.
it. That's her own fault,
Don't
dude.
feel.
Theo,
No.
Leo, you don't understand what it's like being a girl. You listen to your parents.
Yeah.
Wait.
We didn't all rebel like you did.
Leo didn't rebel at all.
I'm literally the least troublemaking child of all time. Okay.
There she is.
That's
She looks like
confusing.
brunette Elsa.
She's dating Errol Flynn. That's pretty
She
cool.
looks literally exactly like Elsa.
Well, that's because they only have one model. They use
She
it for
also
Tangled.
looks really tired.
She's like,
She looks like, she's just a brunette palette swap of Elsa. What do you think? What do you think this is going to be about?
I
Just
think-
the wildest guess. Chat.
I think
Chime in.
we're gonna find out how they're related to Rapunzel. 1, 2. I think we're gonna find out why Elsa likes girls.
Oh my God! What if they would have named the character Adele Dazeem? Says Zeke Gonzalez. That would have been amazing.
I think it'll be like about why she's magical. They don't explain. They only say like, oh, like born with it or cursed. And
Yeah,
like,
they're
like,
gonna
she's born with it.
explain
Maybe it's
like
Maybelline.
the lore of the land
Yeah, they'll be like magic.
more than just trolls.
Yeah.
Like, you think we'll see the magical world now?
Well, because I think
Maybe
a
we'll
lot
meet
of
like more magical people.
I hope
think-
so.
Well, yeah, Rapunzel and her hair.
She's
Yeah. And
magical.
flower.
And she lives in that world.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a world full of magic. I want to see some of it. You know, magic snowmen, magic trolls, magic ice, magic hair. More magic, please. What do you?
Lanterns
That's it?
that seem magical as well.
No, that's just a
I
perception.
know it's not. I know, but
That's
it
practical.
feels magic.
That's science. The one and the same here. That's all we got, though.
Zachary
Let me see. Let me
Levi's
see what's some of the
magical.
chat. So let's see. It's the plot of Once Upon a Time season 4, maybe. That's it. Nobody has any guesses. That's it. Nobody has any guesses.
If
for
it's
the-
the plot of Once Upon a Time season 4, I'm angry, and that's stupid.
That would be dumb. They can't already. They already.
It wasn't good enough. It wasn't
crap.
popular enough that season.
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. Nobody has any theories because I don't think there's a world.
When
here.
does Frozen 2 come out? Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying-
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. I'm like. Is it? No, actually, not the date. I was trying to see if there was a date, but there isn't.
2019 or 2019.
November-
Oh, next
November 27th.
Oh, November 27th,
So
2019.
that's their
Yeah.
Thanksgiving movie.
Well, they're just packing it. Well,
No, that's their
that's a different
holiday
year.
movie.
That's a different year.
Can I tell you
Oh
about?
no, that is Jungle Cruise
Next
year.
year.
Can I tell you?
Tell me.
Tell us.
Can I
Tell me
tell
what
you
you're
about
gonna
the
tell
Disney panels coming to Comic Con?
Tell us
Tell me.
about it.
This is D23's 2 exciting panels at Comic Con this year,
This is big.
celebrating 90 years of Mickey Mouse and 25 years of Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I
How many?
hate you.
25.
Damn. That's
I
a lot
do
of years.
not like.
Those are the 2 Disney
Also,
23 official.
this is the 15th anniversary of Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl.
Oh my God, that movie changed my life. I
That
remember
was a good
being in
movie.
line to go see that movie.
It's a good
I was
movie.
so excited.
That movie changed my life.
I remember seeing. I remember when I saw that movie in the theater, like I expected nothing, right? I was like super low expectations, and then I'm in there watching it, and I was like, "Yo, this is a legit pirate movie." Because I realized like I don't know what what other super legit pirate movies for our generation have ever been made, other than there's that older one,
Treasure Island.
Treasure
Muppet
Island.
Treasure Island. Yeah, that's a legit.
Muppet Treasure
pirate
Island
movie.
is not though. It's
legit pirate movie.
It's not. It's a legit Muppet movie about pirates, but it's not a pirate. Like, what's the one? There's that other. Oh gosh, I can't remember
You
what it's
should-
called.
do you like-
With Gina Davis.
I don't know which one. Waterworld.
No,
Okay.
that's a pirate. I guess that is a pirate movie
Pirate-
technically.
But Leo, if you like pirates, you need to watch Black Sails.
Yeah, but that's like recent. That's like very recent.
But that's like awesome. That's like
Cutthroat Island. Cutthroat Island.
Okay.
That's the only other legitimate pirate movie that took itself seriously that has come out in like our generation. And I remember seeing that and being blown away that we were getting like full-scale, multi-billion-dollar movie about pirates. That was cool, and it was also a good movie.
It was just so good. It was. I just remember it changed my life.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it was my
And-
first cosplay.
Also, love me some Orlando Bloom. Like I loved him as Legolas, and then all of a sudden you gave me
Yeah.
Will Turner, and I was like, no blonde wig. Oh my God,
Yeah,
I'm in.
yeah, he was crushing the franchise scene in those days, but
Now he's a Who.
unfortunately, he's a Who now because he pigeonholed himself as only a young swashbuckler. And what happens when you're neither young nor swashbuckling?
You
don't
have
get,
no
you get a
work.
room. You get a movie with Reese Witherspoon that does $0 in the box office. That's what happens.
Date Katy Perry.
Yeah, and he got
He's
naked
probably
on a
gonna get
surfboard.
married.
Yeah, you got
I saw
naked on a
those pictures.
surfboard.
Oh well, Orlando Bloom.
I still love you, Orlando Bloom. I will
keep
never.
fighting the
I
good
can't
fight.
wait to meet you someday because I had literally a shrine of you of posters in my childhood bedroom.
That's unfair that he can't still be a swashbuckler, but like Johnny Depp can be like an old, fat, abusive swashbuckler.
Here's the
forever.
thing.
Preach, Sarah, preach.
Here's the thing: if you saw, I mean, we can comfortably say we're good with Orlando Bloom. We like Orlando Bloom. Even yeah.
Love him.
If you were to see a movie trailer come out tomorrow, it was just like this summer from the makers of Total Recall from Blade Runner comes a new science fiction drama romance starring Orlando Bloom. Would you be like, what the f-?
I
I'd
would
be
be
super
because
pumped.
no, I mean
I'd be like, what is this?
no, because this is the thing. This is the problem. He did too many films that like it wasn't his fault that the film failed. It was the fault of the studio. It was the fault of the
Of which one?
marketing of a lot of films.
He just needs to lean into the DILF.
Yes.
He has to own it.
Yes,
He has to stop pretending he's
Sarah,
not a dad.
yes. No, you're so right about that. Lean into the young
needs-
single dad.
He needs to go the way of Jennifer Garner.
He needs to Dennis Quaid it up.
Dennis
Quaid it up. Twister 2.
Make Frequency 2 Orlando Bloom. Frequency 1 was so tight.
Orlando, we are here to support you. Like we want you to do well, but
We
just
are here to support you.
Welcome to Orlando
stop.
Bloomy
Orlando,
News.
Orlando. Oh, if you like your friends,
Bloomy
your friends call you. Just
happening?
don't be the swashbuckler anymore. That's not you, dude.
No, he's not. He's not doing the swashbuckler
be the sexy
because
single dad.
That was the joke of the whole Pirates franchise was how dumb he was.
yeah.
Will Turner, you idiot.
Bootstraps. Speaking of Lando, this is a piece of news that isn't
Yeah.
on our thing, but Billy D. Williams confirmed to be returning as Lando in the next installment of
Episode 9.
Star Wars.
R.I.P. Lando.
They saw how popular he was in Solo, and they're like, you know what, Billy D, bring some Colt 45, let's go.
No, they're just gonna kill him.
That's fine.
R.I.P. Lando.
I'd rather him be in the movie and die than die off movies.
That's
Not even
true.
off screen, out of movie.
They gonna kill Lando.
They're gonna be like,
Walk up and they go, push.
push up. I'm new in town. they're gonna walk up to him and they're gonna be like, house. 2 meta 5 me.
Man, anytime somebody whispers now, I'm just gonna think of the Pooh Crew, and it will never. I'll
The
never.
Poop
take
Crew
it
will
seriously.
always do you. True.
Speaking of another random thing that I don't think was in the news, did you guys see those stills from the live-action Lion King?
That's not real.
Those aren't real.
It's not real.
No.
Yeah. That was false. That was fake news.
Yeah, that was fake news.
That was fake.
I hate fake news.
It's all right. It's all right. Moving
We're
on.
going to talk about
past that.
Ant-Man and the Wasp now.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. We went to go see
Wait,
it.
did you see it?
No.
Oh. Well, it's okay. We're doing spoiler free.
Yeah, it's okay. Spoiler free.
I was saying, if you guys were doing spoiler, I can go.
No, it's okay.
He just walks out.
It's okay. We'll do spoiler free because there's really not a lot to spoil.
I'll see it before the next 2 weeks. So
Well, the nice thing is like this isn't tying to the overall. I mean, I guess this is a spoiler, but no, it's not because everybody knows this. It's just it doesn't tie into the overarching storyline of the MCU at the moment. It is its own isolated mini event happening.
even the scene after the credits.
First of all, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why don't you not? Why don't you don't talk?
We said spoiler free.
Spoiler free, Keaton. Why are you trying to pull things? How about you be quiet? How about you be quiet? Be quiet, like the Wasp. Okay. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It was good.
It was good. It was better than the first one, which I'm sure a lot of people were like, yeah, okay, well, the first one was. The first one was fun. This one
Was also fun.
It was also fun, but it was almost like the studio took what everyone liked about the other Ant-Man movie and said, well, why don't we just commit to those particular traits and focus on that? It is a comedy first with action sequences within it.
I love that.
It is really funny. It is not just kind of funny. It's really funny. Michael Pena and Paul Rudd stealing the show.
I love Paul Rudd.
Stealing the show. And look, Evangeline Lilly,
So hot.
not funny, but she kicks so much booty.
But she's a straight man. She's a straight man in this film.
She is a straight man
You
in
have
this
to have the
movie.
straight man to have the true comedy.
And here's what I'll tell you. This will sell a little bit of the film. Hopefully you'll go see it. First of all, go see this movie. Support this movie. All the Wasp fight scenes are on par with the Nightcrawler X-Men 2 level of choreography. A lot, that's considered like one of the best cinematic like undertakings in the superhero movies.
yeah,
today.
but isn't it the villain though? The villain's that thing that can like teleport, right? So like that's probably why.
The villain can phase, can go through matter.
Oh, okay.
But the Wasp can shrink and grow and shrink and grow.
Yeah, okay.
And the way they coordinated it, holy moly,
So
it is
good.
so good. Like, it is visually a treat. And anytime Antman does anything, it's awesome. When he grows big, it's super awesome. When he grows small, or shrinks small, it's really awesome. They really play with that mechanic creatively in this film, and then stack it with comedy as well. And the pacing was great. Tell me about it, Sarah. What did you think?
I liked it.
There you have it.
I don't know what to say. I thought it was good.
Did you like the first one, Keaton?
The first one I did enjoy. It wasn't my favorite Marvel film, but it just didn't feel like it fit within the Marvel films. It was so different, but it wasn't different in the way that I liked
Right.
it. Like Guardians was really different, but like it really was different in something I really like.
Very unique feeling.
Yeah, I'm not a huge, because Ant-Man was a heist movie. I'm not a huge heist movie person.
I wish they would have committed to the heist harder. This is also a heist movie, but where the other one was like heist action comedy, this one's a comedy action heist.
I'm a huge Lost fan, and I love Evangeline Lilly. I loved the Kate character in Lost, and so
That's who she
Ant-Man
plays.
1 was like literally, it was her, besides The Hobbit, but Ant-Man was like her kind of comeback to the mainstream, and so happy to see it, but I didn't think she had a big enough role in that, so I'm really happy that this movie really focuses on her, and I think she's such a badass superhero.
She steals the badass role, like for 100%.
That's awesome.
Like she is she's the only straight man in this movie that just like
Kills
owns it. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd is charming as ever, but man, Michael Pena, please put him in, please.
He has a
Hollywood.
TV show that's coming out.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, that he's the lead in. Oh my God, my friend is working on it.
I
I gotta look it
was
up.
reading an article that was saying that I believe it was reading an article, or maybe somebody was talking to me. They were saying that the Michael Pena scenes were some of the hardest to film in the entire movie. The other actors were saying
yeah.
because they
Well,
couldn't.
you can't give it away.
No, but everybody knows if you've seen the first ones. He's like, okay, here's what happened, and he like starts talking. He's like, so my uncle was talking to this guy Larry who works down at this store, right?
Right.
And Larry drives this car, and he tells these like super convoluted stories that barely have anything to do with the point that he's trying to make, but they're really, really funny. In this movie, of course, that's the cornerstone of his character. So of course he does it again. The other actors were saying that it's so hard to keep up with Michael Pena, not only because he talks fast, but because his ideas are just like flying out of his brain so quickly that they had trouble.
Extinction.
Extinction.
So Extinction
But
is.
that sounds serious.
It's a Netflix original film, but he's the lead in it, and
That sounds like serious, not funny.
But he's so good.
No, he's good.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, if you like
I've been a fan of Michael Pena since next
If you
Friday.
like Michael Pena, watch Extinction. He's the key to saving humanity in Netflix's next original film.
I will support him, but I've always known him from. He's done serious roles. I've seen him in serious roles, but in comedy is where he really. I mean, in next Friday he plays Little Joker. So funny, man. Anyway, you guys are not Friday fans, I take it. No.
Bye, Felicia.
That's not Friday.
I thought that was Friday.
Is it? Maybe not. Actually, I don't even remember. It's like I haven't seen the movie in a long time. But yeah, Antman and the Wasp. Please go support it. Go see it. I highly recommend it. And if you want to hear more about it, I'm sure that Marvel Movie News on this very same network will also be covering it. So, subscribe to the Popcorn Talk and watch all their other films. But do we have any other Disney-related stuff happening? Or
They announced casting for LifeSize 2.
It's Tyra. Is she back?
Of course it's
Of course,
Tyra.
Tyra's back.
Don't attack me. Don't attack me.
They wouldn't be doing a
It's coming out
Life-Size
this
2 if
Christmas.
Tyra wasn't coming back.
It's coming this Christmas.
Is Lindsay Lohan in it?
Oh, he's in the movie Fury with Brad Pitt as Cesar Chavez. Tight. Gonna watch it. Gotta watch it.
Okay. No. Lindsay Lohan is not in it.
Wow.
Is Lindsay Lohan allowed to act anymore? No. I didn't think so.
It will air on Freeform,
Okay.
and Tyra Banks will play Eve, and this time she'll have to contend with Grace Manning, portrayed by Francia Risa from Secret Life of the American Teenager, who Selena Gomez gave her kidney to.
Did she
Selena
really?
Gomez gave her a kidney. No, she
In
gave
real
Selena Gomez a kidney.
No, yeah,
She gave Selena Gomez a kidney.
That's not nearly as praiseworthy.
She gave. Yeah, it's not nearly as praiseworthy. She was the one who gave the kidney. She gave a kidney. She gave Selena Gomez her kidney. And now she's going to be co-starring in LifeSize 2.
See what happens when you give kidneys to Selena Gomez?
She's the CEO of Marathon Toys, a toy company that's famous for manufacturing Eve dolls. Unfortunately, her character is notorious for drunken exploits
Holy
that
moly.
end up all over the news.
Shine bright,
And make
was that?
the company, not look so good. There's other people who I hardly care about in the movie, and I'm excited.
Oh, here's another thing. This Sunday. This Sunday.
What?
At 1 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'll let you announce.
This Sunday, Leo and I are doing a thing. This Sunday on my YouTube channel,
YouTube.
Sarah Sterling. Leo and I will be live streaming at 1 p.m. Pacific time.
A proposal? I'm
Yes.
sorry, what?
Leo's proposing to me. Tune in. No, we are going. Leo is going to quiz me using Disney trivia quizzes that I
I don't know
wrote.
if I'm gonna quiz you.
We're gonna quiz me and the audience.
We're gonna quiz the audience.
with Disney trivia quizzes that I wrote when I was 10 years old. That I found.
All right, let me expand on that a little bit.
This is amazing.
Sarah was cleaning out a room and she found these quizzes that she'd written when she was 10 years old. What are they called? Sarah's.
The Ultimate Disney Trivia Quiz and the revised and easier Ultimate Disney Trivia Quiz.
Yes, and which, by the way, I want to point out every single one of the words in that title is a different font. First
Yes.
of all, second of all, she wrote these when she was 10. She did not write an answer key
Nope.
at all.
I was very confident in myself.
Here's the thing: some of them you kind of have to know 10-year-old Sarah to know the answers, and some of them 10-year-old Sarah doesn't know how to be an unbiased opinion, and it's just really funny because it's written by a 10-year-old. You know what I mean? But it's Sarah when she was 10.
I want to know what 10-year-old... I'm going to tune in just because I need to know what 10-year-old Sarah was like.
I don't want to. I want to give you guys a teaser, but I don't want to spoil any of it because it's so good.
Can
but
you just give us one, please?
give the multiple choice one.
The one that I've been talking about.
Yeah.
There's one where it's like, well, this is like a dumb one, but it's
Yeah, but I
like,
love it.
It's like,
I love them all.
what is the name of the man who stole Oswald the Lucky Rabbit from Walt Disney? Is it Charles Mintz? Is it Mr. Stupid? Is it Mr. Annoying? Is it Mr. Idiot?
Which one do you think it is?
I think it's A.
And it's-
Charles.
no,
Just like
it's Mr.
10-year-old
Idiot.
Sarah going to bat for Walt.
Going to bat, and then like another one is just like, do I own this poster? And it's like a picture of like.
Does Sarah own this poster? Yeah, no, the stream will be live after it's over, so don't worry.
And where are
if
we
you can't
streaming it?
watch it
On your
my
YouTube.
channel, yeah.
On your YouTube. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. It'll be fun. Please tune in. There's no answer key, so Sarah has to be there for some of the answers. Some of them will be Googling live too,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. Because some of the answers have changed. They're no longer the same answers.
I know, this is interesting.
So it's kind of cool because you get to see like what was what the scenario was when Sarah was 10 years old at the time, like what the
Oh my
landscape, what the
gosh.
ecosystem of the Disney World.
Can
like.
you just really try to dress like your 10-year-old self?
please.
Like when you wake up in the morning, be like,
Oh, yeah.
get in your 10-year-old
We did a test run.
mindset.
I did it with her family.
Yeah.
I read them out loud at her like a family get together to her,
Oh
like
my
her
God.
sisters and her aunts and stuff, and everybody was like, "Sarah, when did you do this?" Like they didn't even know this little mastermind was
I was
living
so
in the house.
lonely.
Speaking of your family, if you guys haven't seen the drawing of pasta that Sarah's sister did,
Oh, yeah. Super
it's
legit.
pretty incredible.
Super good. It's already on our wall.
Yeah, you got to look at her Instagram because it's amazing. And it's so cute.
But last but not least, next week is Comic-Con, which is going to be crazy. San Diego Comic-Con. So I won't be here and you won't be here.
I
So
will
they're
not be
probably,
here.
I'm imagining.
We'll see. Maybe
yeah.
I can rally.
Yeah, maybe you can rally some troops. So stay tuned to find out more of that. But if you guys are going to be at Comic-Con Thursday night, I'm hosting a little event called Throwback and Dance. So please go to my Instagram. There's a link there. If you guys want to purchase some tickets, come hang out with me. That'd be really cool. If not, look for me. I'll be around. I'll be hosting some panels, which I'll be updating on my Instagram. So follow me there at Mr. Leo Zombie. And hopefully I can meet some of you that normally I wouldn't, because Comic-Con's a place where everybody comes together. It's like a little mecca. It's a little nerdy mecca. And Disney's going to have a lot of stuff going on with Marvel, and D23 is doing some events. So if you're a Disney fan, it is also a place to be.
They're just like giving a little taste.
Yeah, they like dropping
Yeah.
breadcrumbs for
Yeah,
us, you know?
yeah. They're
like
they're
ducks.
teased.
Yeah.
They're teasing us at Comic-Con.
Oh, you
where
know-
DC's like, we're giving you everything.
Yeah, they're. We got to talk about Pixar Pier next week, or
Yeah,
the next
we'll
episode.
talk about Pixar.
Next time we have next episode.
Oh,
Sorry.
because I'll have gone.
You have gone by
I
then.
will. I'm going
Yeah.
to Disneyland on Sunday. So if you guys are there, hit me up.
Find her. Look
Find
her
me.
up.
Let's
But
take some
that's kind of it
pics.
for today. We had a lot of releases and stuff like that. So thanks for hanging out with us while we talked about it. It's been an absolute pleasure. Chat, you're the best. Everyone else, make sure you subscribe to the Popcorn Talk on YouTube and follow them on Twitter at the Popcorn Talk. And you can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Leo Zombie. Where can they follow you?
I'm Sarah G. Sterling on Instagram and Sarah Sterling _ on Twitter.
Dope.
And you guys can follow me all over the interwebs at Keetin Marchi.
Killing it. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you on the next episode of Disney News Weekly.
Bye.
Deuces.
Love you. House.
Producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network. Views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.